This is going to be a project today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get some junk out of the rubber here. Get your aluminum looking good on the wheels again. If you want, we can flip open the hood and get the engine a little bit.
Sure.
You want to hit that too?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. We got some stuff to work with in here, man. What was your name, by the way?
My name is Walt.
Walt?
Yeah.
I'm Bob, man. Nice to meet you. The main thing we're known for is the touchless soaps. You could probably use that on the cab and all of that, but we're gonna need to get hands-on with the trailer with my polished aluminum cleaner brush. I've got a couple brushes with telescoping poles, and then we'll make up some buckets full of the cleaner. We'll mix it up just like we did for, what's his name from RRD again? Was it Bob?
RD?
What's his
Bob.
name? It was Bob? That's my own name. You'd think I'd remember that. We figured out a good ratio that worked well for him. We might even be able to stretch it a little further with yours here today. We'll see. So you've got this stuff. This is like a coating, I think, right? Maclock?
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that like, like a clear coat or something?
It shines, I just did this clean, did a little area right there.
Yes, that's, yeah, that cleaned up real easily. That's not going to be difficult to clean at all. So I think our M-Shine could probably even be cut down a little further than we did with Bobby there last time at RRD. Our soaps are all designed to be a maximum of roughly 100 to 1 to the vehicle surface. But like M-Shine, the stuff we used on Bobby's trailer that we'll use on yours, you could use that all the way up to straight, depending on how much work you got to get done. Like this area, you want to hit that pretty hard, you know what I mean? 100 to 1 won't do it. I'll probably mix it up 10 to 1 for the rest of the trailer because that'll get some work done in general, even in the harder spots, but you know, we're not overdoing it at the same time. Now underneath here, that's where you would benefit from straight up stuff, you know, undiluted. You know, we could spray it up under there and get, you know, some work done too on that if we want. It depends on how deep we want to go, you know. There's really no end to how deep you can go when you're washing a truck. Yeah. These are blue sticker or Dura-Brite? What are we looking at here? Oh, you can see it in there. Yeah, those were Dura-Brites. I mean, even though these are Dura-Brite, I think M-Shine will be my best shot at getting the brake dust and like all that like crustiness out of there. So that should do the job. And Dura-Brites are very forgiving. Now we got some good work to do in here. These are the blue stickers, so this is raw aluminum. Yeah, we should be fine on that. I mean, all of our stuff is kind of aimed with the goal of not messing up aluminum as much as we can help it. This is our polished aluminum cleaner right here, the M-Shine. That's the one that we used on Bobby's trailer at RRD. I'm curious to see if this is long enough. I think it will be because these are telescoping. Try out this weapon. That looks like it'll do pretty well. What do you think? Yeah, telescoping pole. Yeah. So that should do the trick for us.
Nice.
Not bad, right? And these are nice. These are called tank brushes, but really what they are is just the best thing in the world for washing a truck. Because like, you can imagine that underneath here, you know, now you've got a brush that's just hitting everything you put it in the general area of. So I really like these tank brush styles.
You sell these?
Yeah, we've got those. Those are a great solution. They're not cheap. They're like 50 bucks or something like that. But I like them a lot, and it's the only way to rock and roll here. Because if you think about a normal brush underneath here, that'd be very difficult. This here is fine too. You know, brushes are generally a bad word as far as scratching things goes. But we got a lot of scratches anyway. I mean, heck with it, you know. But what we will do is we'll use those up top first, and then we'll move down into the grimier things. That way, you know, we won't be adding any more scratches than we need to. And that's roughly what I call 10 to 1-ish. Now, one thing that I can do also to make our lives a little bit easier is I'm gonna throw one of these foam nozzles on this gun, and I'm gonna have this set to inject the same soap from the guns, but real lean, like 100 to 1, like I was talking about before, just as a head start to make our lives easier. So then we'll have the same soap on there just as a, you know, first kind of pass, and then we'll hit it hard with what's in the bucket. That looks a lot better already, huh? Yeah. You know, we hit that with some pressure, and I'll take my time underneath there with the power washer. We're gonna hit this thing with another technique. You know, I'm hitting hard with the power washer, and it's worth it. You know, we're getting the big junk out of the edges, you know, but I think that a quick rinse with this thing over here will be real nice. So this thing right here, we're gonna utilize this. Boy, look at the dirt on this floor, right? Isn't it? Look at that. Man, people keep saying that I don't wash dirty enough stuff, man. I don't know. We're tackling it. Well, this is what we started with, I guess, huh? It's quite a difference, you know, when you get used to staring at the other side for a little while, and then you come back over and you take a peek at it. Yeah, I'd say we got some junk off of this thing.
Yeah,
we're not even there yet. I mean, we still have to rinse this side. All right, so we're trying heavy duty here on the rubber and then M-Shine on the rim. Both are roughly 10 to 1. And I'm just curious to see if the M-Shine can get those greases out of there. Probably not. M-Shine's better at getting brake dust and salt and stuff like that. Oxidation, it'll get that out of there. But heavy duty's the better one for the grease. So on the first pass, what I'll do is I'll get this agitated, see how it looks. If there's still grease on there, which I think there's gonna be, then we'll hit it with heavy duty around the rim. I mean, no harm in hitting both of them up. But you can see that the heavy duty turns brown, M-Shine on the grease does not. I think we would see that same kind of brown foam where those greases are. We'll brush it around a little bit. I don't really think it's necessary to agitate the heavy duty on the rubber. I think the power wash here would get it all off of there, but it probably will look just a little bit better with the brushing. I mean, the other side, we only used M-Shine on the rims, didn't brush the tire at all, and I mean, it looks like it's drying pretty good. I think this rubber is cleaning up pretty easy, honestly. But we shall see what happens inside this rim here. These tank brushes are absolutely perfect. This is the only kind of brush that really gets it done for this kind of weird, all angles kind of scrubbing. All right, let's see what we got here. I think we're in a better spot. Got all that mulch off underneath anyway. Wheels are looking good. Not bad. We've got the whole thing pretty much there. Yeah, that is better. Saving the worst for last though. So now we gotta get up on the front. I'm gonna bust out the scissor lift and see what we can do up here, because it needs a little bit of very up close work up top there. It's just looking really sooty up there. And we still gotta hit this up. This area is just extra greasy. We'll use some heavy duty on this. Boy, there is no end. I don't know if we will be able to get it as far as we want in this one short little visit here. Normally I like to take a couple days with a truck like this. You know, it's a big project. There's really not an end to what could be done. Boy, look at this though. So you can see once the aluminum's dry, it just has a lot more reflection. The water, when it's still wet on there, it's gonna sort of prevent the shininess. And once it dries, you get back to something real nice. So it's pretty good. This stuff won't take like actual raw aluminum and polish it. It's just liquid. You know, you can't polish a surface like aluminum with a liquid, but it can get it back to whatever's underneath all the grime and get the oxidation off of there and kind of salvage the situation a little bit. Now it's gonna be tricky up there on the front of that, on the scissor lift, so I got a new toy here. This little guy, look at this. Gimbal and pretty legitimate camera all in one. Normally I'd be filming over here on this thing. This is a Sony FX3 and super nice, good glass on this thing. Heavy though, man. You know, I do get the good sound with the shotgun mic here, but with this little guy, this thing's got the gimbal built right in, so it's nice and stable. And I think that we'll have a lot of fun with this. The lighter the better when you're working up on a scissor lift. Oh man, this is nice. Face tracking. Let's get the scissor lift. So one nice thing about having the air compressor on these pumps is that you don't really need to leave a lot of room for air. This is too big. Which one should it be? Kind of want this 3-foot length. I get the weird angles with this thing. That's pretty rough, man. So this is straight up undiluted M-Shine, and I'm really hoping that it gets the job done. I mean, it seems like it's doing something, but this is heavy work right here. A lot better. I think we can live with this. This should be a good thing to let stew for a minute, I think. Just bake for a couple minutes and we'll rinse that down so it's level. Next up is the tractor. We're gonna get that thing looking fresh. I think it's gonna be pretty easy. We're just gonna do a different thing this time around. We're gonna use the heavy duty on the tires, and then we're just gonna go right over that with the 2-step wash and then power wash it off. I'm just curious to see how much we can get done just pre-treating the rubber and getting that extra little bit of pep in there. So let's see how it turns out. This thing's starting to look right. Paint's pretty rough in the, you know, rust department, but what's left of it is pretty clean. So we're looking at a good, clean truck here. I think we're in a good spot. We just got to put the snake oil on it. Doing that thing where the water is kind of stuck. So it's just sitting there and we need to fix that. So I think that he'll be pretty pumped about what snake oil does for him. That one's the most noticeable as a driver. You know, the snake oil, when you're in the rain, everything just slips right off, and that's what you want. And I don't think we'll have time to polish up his tanks today, but at least they're looking relatively consistent. The only thing I want to touch up is this wheel here. So like a lot of these wheels are probably a little fresher. This one seems like it has some more age on it. So I think getting into this one with a little bit of M shine probably make a big difference. So I'll go get that going on next. It's like we have a dirt floor in here now. So I think this is still, yeah, this is straight up at M shine. This is not diluted at all. So I should definitely get some work done. Try this thing. This is the Auto Fiber barrel blade, and I kind of like what it's all about. For this, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking when I got it. I mean, it's for wheels in general, getting, I think, the insides from behind, because you can bend this thing to an angle. Even undiluted, I don't know if M shine's gonna be enough to get this rim, but at least this might patch it up just a little bit. All right, let's rinse this thing out. Not bad, a little better, but not really all the way there. This rim is gonna need to be polished to really get it right. Pitting that's in there, it's just too much for the M shine. It's a good tool for a lot of things, but I think in that instance it needs something a little more. Kind of like this tank, you know, this tank is all hazy looking. The M shine's not gonna bring that back. I didn't use any M shine on this, we just washed it with Stars and Stripes, but if there's shine underneath it, like, you know, the trailer had potential and that was worth it. But, you know, in a situation like this, you know, M shine's not gonna do anything. It'll clean it a little bit, but that's about it. All right, we're at a place where this thing is ready to be snake oiled. It's a home stretch, that's what this is right now. Snake oil, tire shine, and send it. We'll get our after shots. I think he's gonna love what the snake oil does for him though. Let's get that all over this thing and be done. I think we did it. Oh man, I haven't sat down all day. I haven't had breakfast yet. You want to come check it out? Yeah. Let's see what you think. I'm excited to see what you think of this thing, man. So here it is. I mean, you've been staring at it through the window the whole time, but we got it all coated down nice.
Looks good.
It looks good. It came out real nice.
I ain't even gotta have to polish the wheels now.
No. I mean, that one over there still needs it. I tried my best on this wheel over here. That one I used full strength M shine that we used on the trailer. Not enough. Yeah. Not enough. So, you know, it's better than it was, and it'll be easier to polish it now.
Yeah. I'll just take some sandpaper and go in there.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
sand it, you know.
Yeah, you know how to get it done. Trailer's looking good. I spent a little more time on it on the underneath.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's a little bit of junk on the floor.
A lot of junk on the floor.
But the underneath looks good now.
I told her, I said, we got about 5 yards of stuff on the floor here.
Not bad, right?
No, that came out really nice.
Yeah. The last thing that I put on it was our snake oil, and snake oil is the one that makes it all hydrophobic and slippery and protects it from salt and stuff like that a little bit. But it helps the water sheet off faster. This is a heavy first pass just to get it, you know.
Well, this is the first time it's been washed like this. They use regular soap down there at the truck stop.
Oh yeah, that's
They want
true.
to acid wash it, you know. No.
Yeah, you don't want to take the shine away from it, and that's where the M-Shine is helpful. It's non-etching. It is an acid though.
Yeah.
But it's designed to take off just the oxidation and not anything else. Yeah, looking good. Got the tire shine on there. That'll be landfill resistant, mulch areas resistant,
oh, really?
resistant. So that's pretty much that.